You know, I was actually just sitting here thinking, and it just occurred to me that this is it. This is the end of Piggy. We have the final chapter coming out, chapter 12, and that's it. That's the end of the story. And well, in this video, we're going to be talking about chapter 12, the end of Piggy, what's going to be happening next, Piggy 2, and all of that stuff. So be sure to stay tuned. Also want to say congrats to these guys on screen. They won the Robux giveaway from yesterday. And of course, if you want to win some of these Robux cards yourself, all you got to do is be subscribed and leave a comment down below with your Roblox name. And yes, I can tell who is subscribed, so make sure you subscribe and leave a comment below. Anyway, guys, chapter 12, this is it. This is the final chapter in the story of Piggy. We went from all the way from chapter 1 back in January to now. It's May, it's chapter 12, and this is it. And honestly, you guys probably have a lot of questions. What's going to be happening next? Because for a lot of you guys, Piggy is probably your favorite game, and it's one of my favorite games too, and I really don't want to see it end, especially the story with all these characters. It's kind of sad. So let's first talk about what's going to be happening after chapter 12 comes out. So like I said, chapter 12 is the final chapter. Minitoon has confirmed this, and he's also said after chapter 12, that's pretty much it for the story. Now, what he said is after chapter 12 comes out, he's going to be taking a break from Piggy, because if you guys don't know, he's been working on this every single week since it started. So every week he's been putting out a new update, and that is very hard to do. He spends like 8 to 10 hours every single day working on this, and honestly, like, huge congrats to him, because that is absolutely insane. So I don't blame him for taking a break. How long the break is and what's going to be happening during that, I don't know. Is it a month? Is it 2 months? Is it 2 weeks? Is it a week? We just don't know. Now, there is some good news. I know a lot of you guys are probably typing down in the comment section right now like, oh my gosh, I don't want Piggy to end, but there is actually good news, because Minitoon has said that if a lot of people do want to see more Piggy stuff, more Piggy content, he has said he is willing to continue to do more stuff with it. He's just not quite sure what that's going to be yet. Is it going to be like a Piggy chapter 2, kind of like Fortnite chapter 2, where they bring in like a whole new like chapter, whole new characters, kind of like new story? Are they going to be continuing the story where it ends off in chapter 12? Like, we just don't know. Obviously, Minitoon and IKEA, the other person that helps them build the maps and work on the game, they have made a lot of other games in the past, so we could be getting like a different Piggy game with different gameplay and stuff, but it'll be like a continuation of the story. Something like that might be really interesting. Personally, I would love to see a sort of like prequel chapter where each chapter is kind of like an inside look at all the characters we've met along the way. So like, for example, what was Zizzy and Pony doing before they met us? How did Zizzy and Pony meet? Or maybe what happened to Bunny after we left her in the metro? Or maybe a chapter where we get to play as Mr. P. I feel like each chapter could then focus on an individual character, and that would be kind of cool. Give us a backstory for each character and make us, learn a little bit more about the characters and like them a little bit more. I think that'd be pretty neat. Obviously, leave a comment down below with what you guys would prefer. Do you want another Piggy game? Do you want like more chapters, a continuation of the story? Do you want like some prequel stuff? Let me know down below. Now, real quick, I do want to take a moment and leave some predictions as to where I think all the characters are going to end up at the end of chapter 12, because, if he does decide to end it here, what's going to happen to all the characters? So let's start off with George the Pig. I like to call him Georgie. I think, honestly, since his family's, gone, I think we're actually going to probably end up adopting him, taking him back with us and kind of like watch over him and raise him as a pig, which is kind of weird to say, but I kind of see that's where the story is heading, because obviously he's still a kid and we seem to be an adult, so that would make sense. As far as Zizzy and Pony go, well, it's quite obvious now. I mean, Pony literally said it at the end of chapter 11. They do like each other, so I kind of see them two like riding off into the sunset to, like be together, Now, of course, if Minitoon is, does want to be a little bit evil, they could, like not make it. Maybe Pony doesn't make it and Zizzy makes it, or maybe Zizzy doesn't make it and Pony makes it. That would be actually a kind of twisted, dark, and kind of sad ending for those characters. Maybe Zizzy gets infected and then Pony goes on like a rampage through an army of piggies, and then that's where he meets his fate. That'd be a cool ending for his character. When it comes to Mr. P, though, I think Mr. P is just too far gone. He seems to have lost his marbles, seems to be a little bit crazy, and like, what's up with the whole robot stuff? Is he a robot? Like, I guess we'll be finding that out in chapter 12 too. But yeah, I don't think Mr. P is gonna make it. I think, obviously there's rumors that there's a boss fight in chapter 12, and I don't think Mr. P's making it out of chapter 12, guys. Maybe he'll sacrifice himself to save us or something, but he ain't making it out. But what about the other characters, like the ones that are infected? Are they gone? Is there gonna be like some sort of cure that we find? Like, what's gonna happen to all of them? George's entire family. What about Bunny? What about Doggy? Doggy's still infected. Doggy's like wandering around the forest. Like, what's going on with him? And honestly, that's where I'm getting a little bit scared with chapter 12, because there's so many questions that are unanswered and so many things that they have to wrap up in one chapter, and I'm just not quite sure if they're going to be able to do it. Like, I really hope there's not going to be like some sort of cliffhanger ending. That would be kind of bad, but I do hope it does wrap it up. But what's going to happen to all the infected people? Are they just, are they dead forever? Can we cure them? Like, what's going on with them? That's where I think like a sequel chapter would also be kind of cool, where maybe we have to travel around the world with Zizzy, Pony, and Georgie and try and like find a cure or come up with some way to save the planet. That'd be a really interesting chapter. But yeah, guys, chapter 12, it's coming out. Minitoon has said, I do want to reveal it and tell it to you guys right now, that chapter 12 is not going to be coming out this week. I don't know if there's anything that's going to be coming out this week particularly. Minitoon has stated that he needs a little bit of extra time for chapter 12 because it's probably going to be the biggest chapter that they've done ever. So it's probably going to take him 2 weeks for chapter 12 to come out, which means chapter 12 is probably going to be coming out next week. As always, if you haven't yet subscribed, go and subscribe. I'm going to be keeping you guys up to date on all of this stuff. And of course, like I said, I'm going to be giving out some Roblox cards to you guys that are subscribed. So subscribe and leave a comment down below with your Roblox name. And of course, keep using star code RealCreep when you're buying your Roblox, buying your premium. It helps me out a lot and allows me to spend a bunch of money giving out Roblox cards to you guys. So thank you guys very much. But yeah, guys, it's actually quite sad. Like, for the past few months, we've been every single week kind of spending time with these characters. I know it's a Roblox game and, you know, the story ain't that deep, but, you know, whenever you make content, make videos and play games with these characters, it's kind of sad to see it end. Maybe one day we'll get like a Piggy movie or something, or a Piggy book series. That'd be pretty cool. But I guess we'll have to see where he goes, where Minitoon goes with this after chapter 12 ends. Thank you guys so much for watching though, and hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.